I, dear viewer, have felt a good amount of pain in my lifetime. But if you're any lucky like me, you get to make a YouTube video off on it and capitalize off the fact that you hurt yourself. Yeah, we're talking about pain, guys. That's the name of the game. No pain, no gain. And trust me, I've got some gain. If you've ever had a YouTube video or an assignment due at a certain time, you've probably entered crunch mode. Crunch mode is where you lock yourself in your bedroom and don't leave until you finish whatever project you're working on. For me, it's making YouTube videos. Also, whenever I'm in crunch mode, my wrist is always hurting because I'm animating so much. There was one time a video was upcoming and I was really in crunch mode because I had to finish it, and while I was in the middle of animating, my screen said error. The amount of pain I felt in this moment, my heart froze literally. All I wanted to do was destroy my animation tablet, but there was still hope, right? Maybe it wasn't deleted. Sadly, it was deleted permanently, and that week I didn't have a YouTube video to post. And when YouTube came asking me about it and they're like, "Where's the video?" And I'm like, "I don't got one." I paid the price. Occasionally, there will be a time where I finish a video early, and instead of having some constraint, I decide to post it off schedule and just upload that bad boy on into YouTube. Despite me having a schedule. Also, that's how you upload videos into YouTube. If you didn't know, you just shove it into YouTube's mouth and it uploads it for you. That's not a known thing, I guess. Another time I realized I missed breakfast, lunch, and supper while I was in crunch mode because I wasn't even really paying attention to the time, and when I noticed the time, I was like, wow. I need to feed myself so I don't die. So I hopped in the car and was looking for some fast food options when all of a sudden I decided I would go to the good old Bojangles and get some of them deliciously seasoned fries that they don't actually put seasoning on. But as I was ordering, I began ordering my McDonald's order for some reason. Mainly because I was exhausted from being in crunch mode for so long and I wasn't thinking clearly, but luckily, the dude was like, "What are you talking about? You need to order here at Bojangles." In the end, I got my food and I ate them delicious fries. As I was driving home though, I was swerving because I was focused on eating the fries more than I was focused on driving, which is not a good idea. Now I know you're probably thinking,
Anderson, crunch mode isn't an actual pain.
It's a mental pain. It's just like a state of mind that puts you in a mentally damaging spot. Also, dear viewer,
If you ever question me in such a way again, I will show you the true meaning of pain.
mental pain is serious, guys. It sometimes is worse than physical pain, but it just depends on what it is. Crunch mode is a pain, though. Just so you guys know. I want you to understand that. I'm not someone who typically likes spicy things. The spiciest I typically go is maybe some seasoning on Bojangles fries, but that's about it. But there was this one time I tried some very hot sauce, and after doing some extensive research, I found out a lot about it. For instance, its heat level is often ranked among the hottest products available and is 10 out of 10 on the pain scale. Users commonly report severe pain, significant sweating, and long-lasting burns, describing it as a weapon or painful rather than just a food. Now, the name of the hot sauce is pretty blunt. It's literally called The End Hot Sauce, and the title is Flatline with hot sauce under it, so yeah, it's kinda hot. Now, typically, I stay in my room making YouTube videos, but at one point, I was a dishwasher at a little cafe. And the best employee there. Dishwashing is not a hard job. In fact, I don't mind it. All you have to do is wash dishes and then put plates where they're supposed to go, and it's not a hard job. The worst part about being a dishwasher is that while you're washing the dishes, you get soaking wet with dish soap. And if you're not wet with dish soap, you're wet with the tears. One night while I was washing some dishes, my boss wanted me to come over and check something out. "What you need, boss man?" "Why are you so wet? There's no reason you should be this wet." Anyway, I dare you to try this hot sauce." I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea, but I took the hot sauce and started chugging that bad boy. It wasn't even spicy, so I thought, wow, maybe I'm built for this. Then my boss goes, "Yeah, you can feel it after you stop drinking it." I froze. I could feel the burning going through my mouth. It felt like it was going up my nose, into my eyeballs. It was hot. Tears began running down my cheeks, guys. It was some no joke hot sauce. I was not doing too good. For a minute, I genuinely thought I was going to die. Like I couldn't breathe. It was so bad. Then my boss said, "You can go get ice cream." So I started running everywhere looking for ice cream. I finally found it with the tears running down my face. I get a whole container of our ice cream and I just start chugging that bad boy. It was intense. The worst part was I actually had to pay for this ice cream, and when I got the bill, I just started contemplating my existence. The name given to this hot sauce is the most perfect name ever. I could never name a YouTube video better than this hot sauce is named. It's just interesting. The weirdest thing is, I don't really regret that experience. You see, as a YouTube animator, I just kind of sit here all day, but I got to experience something brand new, even though it was very painful. So, I mean, you win some, you lose some. It's also something I can start conversations with, like,
I had the world's tightest hot sauce.
anyway, never try this hot sauce unless you want to die, because it's just not worth it, guys. Thank you guys for watching me get hurt through this whole video, the mental pain and the physical pain. It's both very hard for me to talk about because I'm being vulnerable with you guys, you know? I'm talking about my pain and experiences and trying to relate to you guys. It's just so hard. In and of itself, you guys are a pain.